So here we are at a place that is been dubbed primitive camp or native camp, and we're in a very, I'll say, secretive place here somewhere on Mohonk Mountain. This is a place that's been abandoned. The trails have been closed and abandoned here for several years because of their inherent danger by a force known as gravity. Apparently gravity has become a dangerous force in our culture today. To our ancestors, gravity was just a fundamental force to be respected and understood and worked and walked within and between and among. So here, I chose this spot because it has a southeastern exposure. It only makes sense if we're going to be building a shelter such as this, that with the anticipation of winter programs, groups, and so forth, that this shelter should be constructed in a way that's conducive to that, keeping people warm, keeping people dry, ensuring that the morning and late morning sun, which is probably the time that people will be coming here for these programs here at Mohonk Mountain House. And so that's why it was oriented and built in this way. So thanks to you, Mike, for filming this. And so what we have here is, I guess you'd call it a hogan frame. It's really essentially a lean-to. These beams are all chestnut oak and a little bit of red oak here. I chose these logs because they're only going to last 3 or 4 years, and then they're going to rot and collapse, and this whole structure is going to be made of biodegradable material, no nylon cordage and that sort of stuff holding it together. That way it degrades and returns. If for some reason this project was abandoned and I move on, this will degrade and disappear. And that's the intention of it, to serve its purpose as designed and then to return to the earth. So today, this frame's been up since about the summer, and it seems pretty sturdy. It's kind of large now that I'm looking at it. It might be a little big for 12 to 16 people, but we're going to cover it today with some what are called ribs, and ribs are just crude, primitive rafters that are going to be laid along the top of this, and then it's autumn, and nature and gravity and entropy are going to do their work and hopefully drop all kinds of leaves and debris right on top of the shelter. That's the plan anyway. And if that's not enough debris, which it won't be, we'll manually pile it up with debris. And that's going to be the sole insulation and the sole roof material that's going to keep this place cozy and warm and dry for our guests this winter. So thanks, and look forward to this journey with everybody.